Hi there! I'm Kathy, the Clumsy Soaper. In this video, I'll show you on how to make soap using fresh jackfruit. Jackfruit is a tropical fruit that contains saponin. Saponin forms soap-like foam that lathers up with water. It adds plenty of bubbles to your soap. I'll walk you through my soap making process, so stay with me until the end of this video. First, let's blend the ripe jackfruit. Pulse the blender to make a puree. In today's project, we will just use the juice. When making soap from any fruit or vegetable, I always recommend to only make it with the juices so that your product can last for a longer period of time than if you used a puree with the pulp. Using jackfruit as an example, when using its pulp in soap, the shelf life is shortened, typically 6 months to a year. Some people like the pulp in soap because it is a natural exfoliant, but most think that it looks unsightly. If you really want to use the pulp in the soap, you can prolong the shelf life by adding a preservative. But for today's project, I just use the juice and I won't be adding any preservative. Next, I weighed the sodium hydroxide. In soap making, we simply call it lye or lye solution when it is dissolved in a solvent like water. In a basic soap recipe, we use water as the solvent. In today's recipe, instead of water, I did a full water replacement in our soap. Hence, I slowly dissolve lye in the jackfruit juice. While doing this, I placed the mixing container in an ice bath. This helped to control the temperature and to keep it low. You will notice a change in color. From brilliant yellow, it turned to dark yellow-orange. That is typical. When the temperature of the Lye-Jackfruit solution goes below 30 degrees Celsius or 86 degrees Fahrenheit, we can mix it with the oil blend. The temperature now is 22.5 degrees Celsius or 72 degrees Fahrenheit. So we can slowly pour the solution into the oil blend. I super fatted this recipe at 5%. Olive oil is the base for this formula. I chose it because of its high conditioning property. I added coconut oil to boost the big but short-lived bubbles. It also contains sustainable palm oil, which helps to provide creamy properties by producing gentle and tiny foam or bubbles. And I also added jojoba oil, which actually provides a nice afterfeel, while castor oil adds bubbles to the soap. I calculated this recipe using my own soap calculator at www.mysoapcalc.com/soap. I'll put the link in the description box below in case you want to try that later. Stir gently to emulsify. Once it emulsifies, add the fragrance oil. I used jackfruit fragrance oil. This jackfruit fragrance oil has notes of jackfruit, citrus, and woody scent. I divided the soap butter into 3 portions. I colored one with green mica suspended in oil. The other one, I just used neon yellow suspended in oil. Then, I just left the remaining soap butter as it is, so it's just plain. today's chit chat, let's discuss about the benefits of jackfruit to the skin. Jackfruit softens the skin, making it smoother and healthier. It gently cleanses without stripping the natural oils from your skin. It leaves you feeling fresh and clean. It also suits tired or irritated skin due to eczema or psoriasis. So, try to include jackfruit in your meal. In soap, we cannot claim any of these benefits unless we can substantiate it. Though it is good for label appeal. Just remember that the sugar content in jackfruit helps to increase the bubbly lather of the soap bar. For the soap design technique, I just alternately poured yellow and green, then did a quick swirl. I unmolded the soap after a day. Then I just cut it with my DIY string cutter. I know it looks lousy, but it does the job. So it's good enough for me. I love the outcome and the mild scent of the soap. I'm not so sure about you, but I also love the texture. I was originally thinking of planing that off to make the texture smooth. But then, after the cut, I looked into the soap again, and I think that the texture is nice, so I just kept it as it is. I hope that you enjoyed my video. Thank you so much.